Yeah, got to set yourself off my wrist. Whoa. I'm wearing the headphones for this stream. CH321. Nice, lovely name. And I have here a Subway tuna sandwich on an IKEA plastic plate. Yes, we are definitely doing that. We are doing that this stream. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now I still wanna like eat while watching a video while showing this entire screen right here, and I just wanna see how I can do that. I wanna do that. But how? I guess I can put display capture, right? Yeah, I can put a display capture. And scene. And scene is the one where yeah. This has the chat enabled, right? It has the chat enabled. This one has the chat enabled. So I'm gonna use this if anyone wants to talk during my eating session for some reason. I'm gonna turn off the border for this one. Oh. Oh. There. I think that works well enough. Now to figure out how to put a video on here. Display capture. Uh-huh. You just like put that down like that. And I had to like obviously have to put it full screen every time. Or that. It's from March 12th, 2020. Should I just listen to a Drake album? Should I just do that? Like, what is there to react to? Did H Bomber guy upload a video yet? Past the logic. Deus Ex. I haven't finished Deus Ex. Deus Ex. Deus Ex. What the fuck? Yeah. 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 Deus Ex. Deus Ex. Deus Ex. What's the difference? Honestly, what is the difference? Twitch. Still a thing that I want to do. Yes, I am live. That's me. I can see myself. And you know what? I really love this webcam. I really do. Like if you see it on full screen on a desktop, you might see the grain. You might see the noise. Eating a Subway tuna sandwich. Plus cookies. I am eating the cookies too. Up, beep, boop, up. And we'll see how it goes along, or how it goes together. Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll react to this one. Plus, narrow upload. Sigh, another Swiss pencil drawn hey person nightmare game. This one's a classic. I haven't watched it in a while, but you know, when this popped up in the YouTube recommended, the homepage, it did not leave. It did not leave until like a year, you know. It's like that psychology video that everyone has reacted to. But no one has reacted to this, I don't think. I don't think like people like XQC or Hassan has reacted to like this types of videos from Narrow. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in my playlist right here. In a donkey video. That's not how you spell donkey. See, look. People like XUC, boom. There he is. There's the video. You know what, to do a little reaction. No, I don't think I'll do it. The one, oh yeah. Xanderhall posted a video a while back. Now, if you don't know who Xanderhall is, like a political YouTuber and streamer, I guess. But there's one video where he really seemed like, you know, you really want to react to it, and it's this one. So if I still have food that I can eat by the time Xanderhall video pops up, I'm gonna watch it.
This new AJR record, it's not good. AJR is a pop trio hailing from New York, who I have talked about before on this channel, though this is the first time I have reviewed a full-length album of theirs. You may remember back in 2017, the trio's last full-length record made it onto my worst albums of the year list, as I felt like The Click was just a very cheap, unlikable expression of millennial pop music. So, of course, going into this new release, my expectations weren't really much higher, though I guess I can say after paying more attention to the finer details that AJR presents, I have a better appreciation as to why it's not all that great. You know, on the surface, there are a lot of elements about neo theater that are not that bad, or, you know, just could be perceived as this is relatively inoffensive. I mean, this just sort of sounds like the kind of thing that kids are listening to. It's not blatantly
I also have
offensive
some
or edgy
Tarik.
or in terribly bad taste, but
Milk
God,
tea,
is it derivative, uninspired, and coming from just a very odd sentiment.
And also
stylistically,
some Heaven and Earth that I bought alongside the Subway.
Really
I'm really glad that
it's
in bottle form
that
and
doesn't
not
seem like a blatant ripoff of
cup
either
form.
21 Pilots or
Cookies?
producer, rapper, songwriter extraordinaire John Bellion, whose very obvious influences coming from the worlds of
right, there we go.
and hip hop, as well as like Disney soundtracks also pour through.
And we'll
into
probably play
AJR's
some video games
songs
from the
as
Steam
well
Next
on
Fest,
this
those
record
demos.
for some reason.
I'm gonna
if these
dip my balls
guys
into them.
were Owl City, like 21 Pilots would be Postal Service.
Oh my god, it's
And
so
I feel like
soggy.
thematically, AJR shoots for a lot of the same emotions on the lyrical side of things. It's like the
Jalapenos.
band is obsessed, and I kind of remember
Onions.
this from some key tracks off their last record.
Lettuce?
Presenting
Lettuce?
listeners with this state of arrested development. It's like mentally and
Yeah,
emotionally,
there's lettuce.
I know I'm
Not
an
much,
adult, but I'm
for some
still
reason.
like living out my youth right now. I'm stuck. I feel like this bears out in a lot of tacky and really annoying ways on tracks like Birthday Party and 100 Bad Days, as well as Don't Throw Out My Legos, which is easily one of the most ridiculously titled songs I have heard in a long time. And not to say the title is pointless,
I really
it does
should
relate
listen
to
to an
the theme of the
AJR
song, a thematic device
album.
or concept that comes up again and again and again on this record, and that's basically taking adult, grown-up, difficult or complex emotional situations and trying to present or interpret them through, I guess, these childlike experiences. It's like taking bad things that are happening to you and then trying to write about them from the perspective of a toddler. And I'm not sure at all, like, what the point of that is, or what makes doing that so interesting or exciting.
It's interesting
Not to say
to them.
children don't have valid perspectives
Yeah,
and
you see.
emotions on things, but an adult trying to write from the perspective of either a child or write in a way where it would just be easy for a child to understand. And again, not sure what the source of this is. It could be as a result of this state of arrested development, or it could be them writing with in mind, we need this to appeal to younger listeners that maybe wouldn't be able to take the full brunt of these difficult situations, so we need to water it down in a way where they can relate to it more easily. Either way, the
Also
end
put
result
olive
just
oil in
sounds
here,
like a less edgy
'cause why
21
not? I don't know
Pilots,
why.
as if you could
But I
be
always do that.
less edgy than 21 Pilots. What's worse than the perspective that AJR writes from are the terrible hooks that they work into their songs. They're so tacky, they're so overblown, they're so stereotypically millennial, with big horns and bright group vocals and hip-hop beats and faux dramatic instrumentation. This album is essentially what millennial pop sounds like to people who think that all millennial pop sounds bad. This bears out in the head-crushingly annoying choruses of tracks like The Entertainment's Here, which sounds
I don't
like a
often
song
eat
Eminem
tuna
would
sandwich,
have
but
made if nothing bad had
when I
ever
do,
happened
like,
to him ever.
I like
There's
it.
also
I
the
like tuna
totally
sandwich.
unnecessary and sudden incorporation of In Heaven from the Eraserhead soundtrack. The melody, the lyrics to that song, if you've seen the film, you know it's a pretty stunning moment in the film. Suddenly, in the second leg of the cut Birthday Party on here, AJR just kind of breaks into it, and I'm disgusted. I don't get how the works of David Lynch could possibly speak to your soul, and then you would make an album like this. Unless
that's
you were to watch
fucked
a
up.
movie like Eraserhead and just think, whoa, this is a pretty cool, crazy movie. There's
It's
also the
100%.
track Dear Winter, which is so quaint.
They
I want
thought
to
of
keep
that
in
right
my
now.
mouth every time I hear it or think of it. It's an acoustic
They watch the
ballad
film
about
like, whoa,
one's
I don't
future
understand
kid,
anything, but
you
this
haven't
looks so
met your
cool and
kid's
weird. I'm gonna
mom
put this
yet,
in my
and
album.
It's difficult to meet this other person, though once you do have that kid, hey, here's a bunch of things that I'm trying to tell you beforehand, like it's a letter to you. And God, the amount of quirk that is being forced into this track, it hurts, it burns. The most unlikable thing about this song, though, is that you have chosen the name of your kid before you've even met your significant other. Like, naming your kid isn't going to be a collaborative process with that person. That person may have their own opinions as to what to name the child. And assuming that both of you are just going to arrive at that name because you had just already chosen it or imagined it beforehand is yeah, it's
I mean,
maybe
choosing
the
it
reason you're
beforehand
having a
isn't
hard
the
time
problem. I
finding
think it's
someone.
like
It's a kind of crappy
just
attitude,
expecting
frankly.
your
But as
partner
annoying as
to
that
go along with
and
it
many
instead of
other
having a
moments
discussion
on
first.
this
Like,
album are, what takes
I
the
think
cake
that's
for me really,
worry
truly,
here.
and honestly, is the track Beats, which is, I don't know, some kind of commentary on the popularity of the band and whether or not they're relevant enough to get a sponsorship from Beats by Dre. That's literally what the song is about. And
It's like
Beats
doing a
by Dre is
sponsorship,
mentioned numerous times in the
but
track.
without getting
It's
paid?
all over the chorus. It's like basically doing an advertisement you're not even being paid for.
Yeah.
I imagine the audience for this album is going to be pretty young. And at this very early point, you're going to essentially present them with this image of no artistic integrity, no personal integrity. Me and everything I make is just a billboard for you to throw your products on top
I just
of.
realized,
We're living in
how am I
late-stage
gonna take this
capitalism
headphone
anyway.
off if my hands are dirty?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are a few hip-hop influenced instrumentals on this record that I think are cool.
I don't think I
barbershop
thought it's true.
quartet vocals that are presented toward the very start and the very end of the record. But outside of that, I just found this project to be a trash heap. Neo Theater, it's not good.
This tuna sandwich is the opposite of not good. It's pretty good.
Majora's
here comes
Mask
Nero.
3D was one of the most requested remakes in gaming history, with fans petitioning Nintendo for years until the game's release. But among that anticipation, there was also some concern that the modern, hand-holding Nintendo wouldn't remake the game without lowering the difficulty or watering down its character, a concern that was realized in the final game.
When it came out, I really wanted to buy it.
Because a lot of
but
these
like,
changes went unnoticed, I wanted to highlight some of them in this video, beginning with a brief history of
I
where
feel
the
like
game came
I
from.
wasn't like capable enough to complete a game, let alone play it.
Being
So I
the
just
first
didn't.
polygonal game in the
But,
series,
you know,
a
this video
period of
came out
time
like,
had
oh,
a
wow,
long,
this-
arduous development.
I should
When it
really
was
just
done, the last thing Nintendo wanted to do was
buy
start
it
over and throw
legally,
that in the trash.
and then emulate it on PC
And
because
so
I
they
have the
began
original
discussing
copy.
ways of reusing
You know,
Ocarina of Time's content.
It's definitely legal,
Shigeru Miyamoto
right?
wanted to rearrange the dungeons to provide a twist to returning players. Eiji Aonuma thought that the original dungeons were already as good as they could be, that they may as well just make a new game instead. The game should have been a
But
train
this is
wreck.
one of Nero's
Nintendo
first
was rushing,
ever
shamelessly
videos, right?
reusing assets, and using experimental mechanics to pad out a limited amount of content. But
I
instead,
think this is the first.
Nintendo
I had
tapped
to
into a
check.
bizarre, creative place, and without the time to question the ideas that were flowing out of it, the developers
all
let the
that's
game
left.
take the shape that it wanted to. The result is a game where you watch cartoon characters struggle with the reality that they're going to die,
Yep.
where Eiji Aonuma's nightmares
Fucked
found their
up.
way into the game by pure coincidence, where Tingle. Nintendo never would have made such a bizarre game under normal
I didn't notice that. I saw
circumstances.
like and
So
Tingle,
it
but
wouldn't
like
be fair to say that Majora's Mask was
red
great
Tingle and
despite
just
of
full
its
stop.
rushed development.
That's more
It was great
funnier than
specifically because of
what I
it.
thought it was.
But it's easy to understand how hard this experience must have been for Eiji Aonuma. In interviews, he revealed that he didn't want to do the remake, going as far to joke that he hoped that fans could forget it even happened. His attitude towards the original seems to be one of embarrassment rather than pride, which makes it risky to go back and try to improve it. Because when a creator doesn't understand what the appeal of their own work is,
Yeah,
they're
the
liable
Star
to
Wars
make changes that
comparisons.
undermine it.
Nero
Meddle
loves
with
Star
things
Wars
that
too,
didn't need to
right?
be meddled with, or
Really
break the
interesting.
fourth wall with CGI dance sequences. Only a visionary can pull this kind of thing off, and I would argue that Majora's Mask 3D didn't exactly stick the landing. So let's take a look at some of the changes, and how they impacted the game.
Why that also compatible with 2DS sticker? Like when the 2DS came out, I guess consumers didn't know whether it's a new product.
Did I screw that up? Nope, it's broken. Nintendo's design process is to start with the basic character movements and actions, and then build the actual game world last. In that sense, you could say that the world is an extension of your character itself, since it's been
And for the
designed as
most
a sort
part,
of
the world
playground
looks
for
natural.
Specific movements and abilities. In the original,
We pull
these
it off
lily pads
very
were sized and
flawlessly.
spaced according to Link's momentum and acceleration. This is a problem in Majora's Mask 3D because it changes those traits, making Link's acceleration
I
slower
cannot look at
with
the
a laggy
N64
startup.
version. Like
So,
I just
But
can't.
it's enough to break
So-
Link's relationship with the environment.
So ugly.
Pads that used to be simple to reach now require Link to run from the very farthest edge, forcing players to stop and reposition from pad to pad. If the player falls in the water while leaving this area, they'll be started on a ledge where they can't even reach the first pad or move backwards. The player will have to awkwardly run along the mouth of the cave in order to overcome the broken game design and escape. Spin hopping was also broken by this change. In the original, players could dramatically improve their speed by spinning onto the water, carrying all that momentum
My
with
pinky
them.
is also.
It was
Fuck.
one
How
of
do I
those
do
things
this?
that just felt good to pull off, and it gave players flexibility in terms of how they got around
I'm
the
stuck.
swamp.
Help!
In the remake, Link's momentum is halted as soon as he hits the water. To see the impact this has had on the Deku, let's have a race. First one to get eaten by the Big Octo wins.
All right. Let's go. Uh-oh. Like, the first time I watched this, I just, like, got enamored by how fast this little guy goes in the N64 version. I didn't even notice the 3DS is so god Damn!
By the time 64
Hello.
Link finished, 3D Link was only halfway across the swamp, which is
The
not
movement,
a small
oh
difference.
god.
You can imagine how much more tedious it would be to hop all the way to the palace or the Skulltula house, which raises the question of why. Why take something no one ever complained about and break it like this? I can only imagine Aonuma was replaying the game, ran off of a ledge, and thought to himself, this is bad and needs to be fixed. Someone who isn't confident in their work may see any little hiccup as a problem with the work itself.
This
whereas a
pinky is
player might run off
relatively
a ledge and think,
clean,
I
so I
screwed
can
up,
like
and
I
I
can
need to be
pull
more
it
careful.
out.
And that summarizes a lot of the changes in Majora's Mask 3D.
But I do have some cookies to eat,
Anytime there's a
so
learning curve or a skill to
I'll do
develop,
it.
the remake
I'll pull
removes
that
the
later.
challenge, as if it just wants to get itself over with as fast as it can. And this is especially clear with Azora swimming. In most games, underwater segments slow down the pace, but in Majora's Mask it was just the opposite. Link had never been as fast or agile as he was in the Zora form, taking tight, spiraling turns, diving out of the water like a dolphin, and generally doing a bunch of cool shit. The problem is that an inexperienced player may end up ramming the walls and
I will say
but with some practice,
Majora's
players
Mask
will
and
learn
Ocarina
when
of
to
Time
dog
designs for
walk,
the Zora race.
or just how to swim without crashing
It's
into things.
my
It's
second
entirely possible
favorite
to do if you
design.
invest the effort, and it's rewarding
My
and fun to
first
master a
favorite
mechanic
design
like
for
this.
the Zora race is
Rather than asking
from
players to
Breath
do
of the
this,
Wild.
Nintendo
Very
replaced the
colorful,
beloved
very
original swimming
diverse.
with this slow human swimming. It can't dolphin jump, can't take spiraling turns, can't do any cool shit. The bay was designed around Zora swimming, to the point where certain platforms could only be reached by dolphin jumping in the Japanese version. Without that swimming, it becomes clear how
Japanese
empty and
version.
boring the bay really is.
I did
It
not
wasn't
notice
the
that
environment
first
itself,
time.
but the action that took place here that made it memorable and fun. And now that action is gone, or at least heavily restricted. Majora's Mask 3D allows using the Zora swimming at the
Is it the
cost of magic,
soundtrack or is it
which
just
drains so
Neryl's
quickly that players could no
lip
longer use it to
smacking that
travel
I'm hearing
without
right
running out
now?
in a matter of seconds. Even just tapping the R button to break barriers consumes magic now, and since no magic was added to the bay, there are new problems to deal with if you run out. For one, Shiro, the invisible soldier, has been moved to the fortress, and if you don't have magic, you're not seeing him.
I think
The
it's
game only allows
there's
Zora
Neryl
swimming
lip
to be
smacking
used
in
in a
this.
few specific
Oh god.
instances where magic is provided.
Hearing this with
Even
headphones.
there, the gameplay is usually compromised by the need to veer out of the way to hit pots, or by the annoyance of the magic shield whirring and blocking the screen. But
I
there's
mean,
another problem with
I
the
lip
Zora
smack
swimming.
too in my
When is the
videos.
player supposed to learn how to use it? One of the most basic ideas in game
I
design
try
is
not
that you
to.
introduce players to a new mechanic step by step, giving them a chance to experiment so that when the game throws a challenging segment at them, it won't feel unfair or cheap.
Well, I'm gonna
In the
have a
original game,
grand
players
old
wouldn't
time
be
in the
able to
bathroom
resist running
tomorrow when I
straight into
wake
the
up.
ocean to see what the Zora mask could do.
God,
I spent half an hour
like
swimming
4
just for
a.m.
the
Like,
fun of it,
ugh,
but more
what is this?
importantly, I learned how the mechanic worked. In Majora's Mask 3D, players will enter the water, see the new slow swimming, which doesn't really need an explanation, and that'll be it. If they do try the Zora swimming, they'll say, oh, that consumes magic, I'd better stop using it. This is a problem, because a new dungeon at the ending requires using Zora swimming with strict timing, and it's entirely possible for a player to get here without having any real practice with it.
first one
Is it fair to ask players to master
Extra
a mechanic
chocolate,
you've
I think
forbidden
this
them
is?
from using the entire game?
or white
Which
chocolate.
brings me to the next point. In Iwata asks for Ocarina of Time 3D,
Oh my god.
the developers recalled how they broke the ability to burn webs in the Deku Tree a certain way. They made sure to correct the issue so that players could continue to play the way that they always remembered, and for some reason this kind of consideration was absent in Majora's Mask 3D. Take the swimming, for example. Why not tap the A button once to begin slow swimming? This would free the player's thumb up to move the camera, which would help considering that it's god-awful in the water temple. The swimming was designed for this place, by the way.
Now, like,
When you want to stop,
video game
tap A
soundtracks
again.
usually don't
The Zora swim,
get
hold the A
copyright
button
strike right
down,
when you
just
put
like
them
the
in your
original.
video.
And there.
But Nintendo's are
Just
like some of
that,
the
both speeds
exceptions
are,
are
freely
like,
available, and a bad change just turned
Nintendo
into a good
soundtracks,
one.
right?
All Nintendo had to do was just not throw the original.
That's why I'm a
swimming
bit
in the trash.
apprehensive on adding like Nintendo
save system
game
is another
soundtracks in my
example.
videos.
The original was a barrier to some players, and it's great to see a new system that everyone can handle. But did they have to remove the original one? It's the definitive way to play. You start with a new cycle, and you can do whatever you feel like at that moment. If you're bored of the main game, you can do a side quest, or mini-games. Whatever you choose, you have to plan your day out at the start, and execute it as efficiently as you can. Every play
This
session
is
is
the
like a speed
this is the
run,
thing that I was
requiring more
worried
exertion
about
than
when
other
the 3DS
Zeldas.
version came
but
out.
the cycles are perfectly timed to end when the
No,
player
it's like,
starts
what,
feeling
15?
exhausted. Finally being able to rest and
I
lock
just
in
could
all
not
that
handle
progress
it
at
in my
once
mind.
makes you feel like you've accomplished a huge amount, and that feeling of gratification simply doesn't come through in the remake when you can save every 5 minutes. So
I did
how
not
about
know
this?
that, so.
Keep the prompt to save when playing the Song of Time so that players can ignore the statues and play the original way. Or add an N64 or Hero Mode option at the start.
Yeah,
Star Fox
that's a simple
64
way.
3D did something like this, and that game was developed in just 1 year without using the original source code like this game did.
That's impressive.
Then you have Odalawa. In the original game, there was no clear pattern for defeating him. You could use every attack at your disposal to a good effect against him, and you needed that kind of flexibility because he would rapidly cycle through attacks against you. It was a dynamic, unpredictable fight with only one clear rule.
First guy to die loses.
But in Majora's Mask 3D, your attacks are ignored, even when they cleanly land. The game has a new way to fight him, and it's gonna force it on you whether you like
He
it
also
or not.
references a lot of 70s stuff,
First, you burrow
which is
into a Deku
interesting,
flower.
and it shows how
Then you pop out
old
to stun him.
Nerl
Then
is.
you stab his new eyeball weak point. As soon as you're done, you can burrow right back into the ground and do it over again without any delay. The fight never gets good. He doesn't get wise and swat you out of the air. He'll still be standing around like a moron waiting for the final blow. It's one of the more pathetic bosses in the entire series, and it's not because they added this new attack. It's because they took the old ones away. If you notice, there's a trend to these changes.
Oh god,
In the original, you saved
I
by
got
playing
some
a song
tuna
to
on
go
my
back in
cookies,
time.
because it
What other
dropped
game
here.
could possibly have a system like this? But in the remake, you save by
The
walking
soundtrack's
up to a
good.
statue.
I like the
A system
soundtrack.
that's ubiquitous inside the Zelda series and
It's
out.
the two-legged creatures,
The original game had mechanics like the Zor
head-
swimming that were unlike anything
leg
else in the series.
head creatures, you know?
While the
right?
remake uses the mechanics from the rest
That
of the
song?
series. The original bosses didn't rely on rigid patterns or weak points, while the new ones do. Almost every change makes Majora's Mask less unique, and considering that so many of these mechanics have only appeared once in gaming history, it does a huge disservice to the game and its legacy to erase them from existence in the remake.
True.
This is a big one. Fans were so concerned that Nintendo would nerf the game that Aonuma had to go out of his way to clarify that they weren't going to alter the difficulty. But that wasn't exactly true. Take the Kita fight, for example. The original premise of this battle is that you were chasing a boss through a gauntlet of enemies. With perfectly executed attacks, you could catch him near the end of the track. Somewhere around here on the map. It was a stiff challenge, but one that could easily be retried. And with a little experimentation, players would find a number of ways to gain the upper hand. And isn't that what video games are all about? Overcoming challenges through resourcefulness and problem solving? See if you can spot the change the 3D version made to this fight. Kita can now be caught before the very first gauntlet, right at the start of the track. Even without
nice.
using any items, the fight is over before it begins. The battle has been nerfed to the point that the entire premise, that you're chasing Kita through a series of enemies, doesn't even get off the ground. And this is far from the only example of this in the game. These platforms that used to move back and forth in the Deku Palace no longer do. Not until you've landed on them, which misses the point. It's not hard to jump out of a moving platform, it's hard to land on one. This sequence already would have been easier thanks to the new reticle that shows exactly where Link will land, as well as the fact that Link's bubbles fire farther and
Yeah, there's some
straighter
like
than
quality
before.
of life
Isn't that
improvements
enough? Removing the challenge of a
that
segment
would
like
be
this
good
also
in
removes
of
what made it
itself, you
interesting.
know, without these
At this
drastic
point, why not
changes.
just have a bridge connecting the platforms? Would it even
Too
matter?
much, Shanoom. Too much.
Then there are the bombers.
Oh gosh.
In the original, they stayed put until you talked to them. But in the remake, they're far more aggressive. They now chase Link all around town, never stopping until you've sat through their hints, to the point where you can't even view certain cutscenes without them wiggling right in your face. I mean, look at this shit.
I hear you can score a ton of rupees if you guess the daily numbers at the lottery shop. I never seem to be that lucky, though. Apparently, the Swordman School gives out a cool prize to students who master the art of the blade or whatever. You should try
But this is like Nero's voice.
Did you know about this mysterious
This
song
dude is a
that
pretty
was
good
on
voice
TV?
actor.
As far as the
Obviously,
hints
this
that they give
pitch,
you go,
but like
some of
even
them
without
amount
the
to,
pitch, I
"Go
think it would
here,
be
do
very
this,
convincing.
and you'll get a heart piece. In the original game, players were expected to find these things by exploring, using the items that they had collected to put the clues together one step at a time. But in the remake, oh, fuck it. The ice arrows change is an insult to the player's intelligence. The item was originally given to the player with the message,
Yeah,
"Try
that
them
is
everywhere."
pretty like, come on,
That was
man.
the fun. Creating a path to where you needed to go using as few arrows as possible was really satisfying. In the remake, sparkling points of light guide your arrows, removing all thought on the part of the player. But it goes beyond that. The player can only freeze sparkling points. In addition to being dumb, this also gives away certain secrets.
I don't remember
searching
this
room
part.
for a stray fairy, finding it in the rafters, and making the path to the opening. Again, it was a problem-solving process. In the remake, the sparkling lights will lead the player straight to it, even if they don't know what they're looking for yet. The change gets even weirder when you consider that the water in the boss room can be frozen, but doesn't sparkle, meaning that new players probably won't bother using the arrows here, which is a shame since they can actually be helpful in the fight. I get that the original game was too hard for some players, but Nintendo nuked the difficulty from orbit, ensuring that no one would be left behind, even if a lot of the game wouldn't be worth playing.
Good ideas though. Nero
Obviously,
actually
not
did.
every change in the remake was bad. There were a lot of great ideas.
Yeah,
for
this is
improving
when the
game,
new
but some were
3DS
implemented better
rolled
than
out.
others.
That's so
The new
while
Bomber's
ago.
Notebook
God
keeps track
damn.
of more information
Oh,
now,
shit.
and even allows the player to set alarms.
Remember,
which is
like,
great. The
Hipster
problem is that
Bowser?
it now pauses
I
the
remember
game with a
Hipster Bowser.
slow-moving menu anytime that you talk to any character with any purpose in the game whatsoever. It's exactly what players hated about Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, beating them over the head every time they picked up an item. In comparison, the original game just played a quick little jingle, enough to let you know you were on the right track, and then it got out of the way. The developers turned that rewarding moment into a tedious one.
Da, 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 da.
The boss of Great Bay has a new underwater phase added to the fight, which is a great idea, until you realize that it consists of awkwardly trying to trigger his attack while getting swarmed by pestering, magic-draining fish. These mines explode on contact, and are about as likely to blow up on you as they are dislodge. And when you actually find one he hasn't blown up while swimming by, he rarely seems to inhale when you actually want him to. It leads to a fight that drags on far longer than welcome in a game where you don't have the time to waste. Twin Mold is an even worse example of the same thing. The original fight was admittedly just a showcase for the Giant's Mask, but being able to just wail on the boss felt like a fun reward after such an intense game.
I do like
Mask
the
3D has
expose
brilliant idea of
nerves.
withholding the mask until
Woo.
halfway through the fight, leading to a battle where you engage one half of Twin Mold while avoiding the attacks of the other. It's intense, well-designed, and much more like what the final dungeon boss of a Zelda game should be. Then you get the Giant's Mask, and it all goes to hell. Instead of just resuming the fight as it had originally gone, Link now becomes a lumbering pile of lead, with a hitbox about 2 centimeters in front of his face. The object of the fight is to throw boulders at Twin Mold, then scrape across the desert like a glacier to perform a stiff wrestling move. Get the fucking thing, I'm pushing the button.
It's like clipping in my earphones when
After
it
using
happens.
up all of the boulders,
that in
the
the
fight is
game?
already far longer
Very
than
weird.
the original, and the new phase has long since run its course, but the fight just keeps going, devolving into aimless punches as Twin Mold flies by, and if you happen to get scraped on the way, have fun flying way on your ass. The fight drags on for so long and with such poor feedback that I had to search online to see if I had been doing it wrong, and it turns out I was far from the only one asking that question.
It's very unfortunate.
All Nintendo had to
Oh,
do was just
2015
leave
and
the Giant's Mask as
2016.
it was for the second half, and this
I
fight
miss
would have
you,
been a
and
clear improvement over the
but at the
original,
same time,
balancing a
I
new
really don't
challenge
want
with
to
the original fun.
go back.
But somehow, the
to
boss
that
that
year.
had 4 years to be remastered feels less polished than the one rushed out in 1 year. Even easy ones like the audio and visuals aren't quite what they should be. Take a listen to the Astral Observatory in each version.
Did I get a follow? I really need to fix my notification for my stream, because whenever someone follows me, it does not show up on the stream. I have to fix
The
that.
soundtrack
But I
is
do
often
hear the
muffled
noise,
and
which is
weak,
weird.
and the modulating synth that
I'm
serves
doing
as the part
fine.
of the game's soundtrack
I
in
have just
particular is
eaten
smeared and
A
reverbed.
Subway sandwich, tuna sandwich. It was pretty good. It was decent. Now I'm watching a 3-year-old narrow video about
The new high poly geometry is great, but the
A
developers
7-year-old
didn't catch a
video
few
game
screw-ups
now.
like this one, where the hardest fairy to get in
It's a
the game was made
7-year-old
even
remake
harder by
of a game that
grabbable
came out
ledge
in like
being made
2001.
ungrabbable. The only reliable way to get this fairy now is to waste a minute of your life floating down from the very top of the tower. Enjoy.
Okay, now I'm gonna wash my hands. Let's hope I don't. Oh my gosh. Enjoy the video. I'll wash my hands.
It would be foolish to say that the game is anything other than gorgeous on the 3DS, but maybe a little too gorgeous. The stock pot end used to have warped floors, peeling wallpaper, a roach-infested kitchen, and what looks like spatters of... it's shit all over the bathroom walls. The remake sanitizes these details and makes Clocktown just a little too neat and fancy. The game also has the same over-brightening problem that Ocarina of Time 3D did, losing the kind of darkness that would envelope the player to a really great effect. The moon's face used to be a confusing mix of emotions, as if every negative feeling was being expressed by this thing at once. The new face is just angry, to the point of looking goofy from anything that's not- Alright. But before wrapping this up, I want to talk about one change Nintendo did not make. Everyone agrees that Ocarina of Time's Water Temple was the low point of an excellent game, and the 3D version fixed this by smartly streamlining the item interface. Majora's Mask had an equivalent sore spot in the Stone Tower climb. This segment required changing into different forms to play the Elegy of Emptiness over and over again, once for each switch, then swapping out all of your gear to hookshot and fight your way to the next level, where the switch gimmick would repeat. It pushed the inventory system beyond its limits, resulting in a halt of the game's pace where you spend more time pausing.
Alright. Oh, that's really good. That was a good burp. That was a good burp. Alright, now that we have that whole... I think I do, but... like what type of bots? I have like stream elements engaged, but I like... I don't know what type of bots I have on my stream. It's like I really need to actually, you know, take this streaming thing seriously. What the fuck is this? Okay. That was alright. Okay. Is the Steam Next Fest still a thing? Yeah, I do have that. I do have that added. But I think at some point I disabled it or something. I really have to check back. I really do. Because I don't stream that often, and I try to have a steady schedule where I go live. But sometimes it just doesn't work out. Live streaming. Being a streamer. Not for the faint of heart. Let me tell you. My door locked. I don't want any of my mates barging in. Seems locked enough. Oh lordy. Okay, I'm gonna put Steam on my second monitor here, my really cheap second monitor, because I really don't want those very suggestive video games to show up here. I don't want to get in trouble. Although I do think Twitch allows nudity if it's like video games, I think. But not like sexual acts. I don't think that's allowed on Twitch. Yeah, it's definitely not the first time. Alright, okay. Let's start small. Let's start off small. Okay, I checked. I don't think there's any explicit games here. Like, what is this again? Pre-purchase. I did see this in like a fucking state of play or whatever. Whoa, that's loud. So what's this? Alright, the wholesale 100. Looks promising. That's good. I like the humor, I really do. The soundtrack doesn't seem that bad either. Whoa, you can get married too? Okay, let's try it out. This demo, Cult of the Lamb. We're not just gonna play demos too. We are gonna play some free games that I have collected, let's just say, and try them out. Find some diamonds in the rough. There are any. Now on my wishlist, Glitched, I have played the demo. I have a video up on it on YouTube, youtube.com/YusaCast, obviously. Right here on my Steam page. Wow. Alright, look at that. Angerfoot, Potion Permit, Renown, Terra Will, Roots of Pacha, Midnight Fight Express. Yeah, I have seen this. It's like a mix of John Wick and Hotline Miami, I think. Oh, okay. Goodbye World. I have seen this and I'm very intrigued. Glad there's a demo. So today we're gonna play 3 demos and 3 free games. I think that's a very appropriate estimate. A very realistic goal for today's live stream. It's already 40 minutes in. Alright, Cult of the Lamb. Install this one. Because I clicked on this, right? A while back. And I thought, like, is this game relevant to you? And I thought it would show something like Superliminal and Portal. But it doesn't have any of those in this relevancy. So I'm kind of confused as to what type of game it is, because I feel like it is a puzzle game.
Dehydrated. It's been torn to shreds.
And I think it has that offbeat humor of Portal. At least some of it. So I really don't get why Steam isn't putting it into the relevant games list. I guess we'll see. Maybe there's a few surprises that I don't know of. Maybe in the demo itself. Okay. Okay, alright, that's downloaded. And the last one for today is a Goodbye World. And honestly, like, these are the top 3 games I'm looking forward to in this front page here. Yeah, super fast download. Okay, is there anything that's intriguing? What about platformer? Sycamore, Heart Abyss. I thought this was a Dota game or like a Diablo. Okay, let's try Adventure. This looks intriguing. This looks intriguing. Maybe we can extend it to 4 demos. This one is also intriguing. Offspring F is also intriguing. God damn, so many fucking demos. I wish I started streaming this earlier because it's gonna end tomorrow. Death's Door, is that like the one with the crow? All right, let's maybe we just play demos today. Okay, whatever. This one, random, totally random. Let's download this too. This one, yeah, this one too. Yeah, sure. This one, yeah. All right, cool. Oops, I think I pressed on it early, a little bit too early. Oh, cool. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. Cool. Now, what's this? Yes, Death's Door. I think it was first released on Epic Games, and then it released on Steam, or am I just wrong? Ooh, very interesting. All reviews very positive, but recent reviews have been overwhelmingly positive. Yes, this is how I knew about it because like I bought a bundle with yes, with Inscription, but I bought a different bundle which is the which one was it? I bought a bundle, but it's not with obviously not with Death Door and Loop Hero. I think it's the Daniel Mullins games. Yes. It's the one with Pony Island, The Hex, and Inscription. And I wanted to buy it, but I wanted to buy Death's Door but it wasn't on sale. But Inscription was, so I checked that and found out there's a bundle where you can buy all his games. So like, okay, I can buy Daniel Mullins for sale, all 3 of them for sale. I can buy that for cheap instead of spending the money for Death's Door, which is an isometric game. Is a Legend of Zelda like, or is it a Souls like? Legend of Souls likes. The music is upbeat. Yeah, if it goes on sale, I'll buy it. That's my verdict for this game. If it's on sale, I'll buy it. Now, I'll probably have a grand old time because it's overwhelmingly positive. Is my audio good, or is it like too loud? Let me know. Cost is the crow, and and also you, as you play this game, which is an utter delight. Honest to goodness crow, you're a crow, you are a crow. Very interesting. Boyd bastard. King of the swamp, guardian of the bloody fortress. Oh shit. Here's a not recommended. Very interesting. By Millard. With 19 reviews under his belt, the first hour of this game was glorious. The world is absolutely stunning. The art design and music are top notch. And the creativity on display in the world is hard to overstate. Dialogues are hilarious, enemies are amazing, animation's super good, clean. High hopes. Already planning on playing, replaying. That was the peak. It's really not a bad game, it's just not a good one. Ooh, that's kind of harsh still, right? Like disappointing. Ouch. The level design and gameplay loop. I should drink my water. Gets old before you're even done with the first boss. And then there are 2 more to do, neither of which does anything meaningfully new at all. All of the bosses have like 5 times more HP than they have any right to. The fights last like 10 minutes even after you've mastered all the timings. They just soak up hits forever. Ooh. So punching bags. I have nothing but praise. Artists, writers, musicians. Looks and sounds fantastic. Work is amazing. Gameplay is the Achilles heel, apparently, for this reviewer. 7.7 hours on record. 12.5 hours. How long is this game? But let's see here. Copy. Where'd he go? Death's Door. Lang. 10 hours. Not bad. Doesn't take too much time, especially for a game of its type, an adventure game. Okay, here we have it. Cult of the Lamb demo, escape room, the Silent Swan. Why did I do it? It's clearly Swan as an N. Oh, that's interesting. Ah. Very interested to see how it sounds. Okay, let's play the first one that pops up. The Silent Swan demo. Let's go. I hope it doesn't. Okay. I hope it doesn't lag on your end. On your guys' ends. Because oftentimes with Unity games, on my end it's completely fine. Completely. But for some reason on my stream, it's laggy. Super laggy. Alright, settings, master volume. New game, please. I have no idea what this game is about. Let's go. Playing up my sleeves, just in case it's a intense game.
Celine? What time is it?
Oh god, it's lagging on your end. Let's play it slowly. so you guys don't barf. So there is voice acting in this game. E? There we go, E. We did call out someone's name, probably our lover or partner in crime. So far, I do like how this game looks. Obviously, it still looks like a Unity game, like it's made in Unity. But the aesthetic, it is very eye-catching, despite its limited color palette. Hello, what's up?
I woke up alone that night. A cold breeze led me to the balcony.
Did
I
Ewan
saw
McGregor voice this
shining
character?
pale under the moon.
I feel like he did.
What's troubling you, love? They?
Oh,
Indeed, all the birds had gone silent.
it's his lover's
Let's
voice.
go back inside. It's freezing cold out here.
You need it more than I do. What's that? What's that mean, huh?
We've already talked about this.
Did we lose a child? Is that the
When I
premise?
opened my eyes again, you were 17 years away. I didn't see the omens you did that night. In truth, I often didn't see the things you did. But that never got between us, did it?
No,
And
apparently
this
not.
time, it won't be any different.
Hubba!
So there has to be another entrance.
That's right. One train still runs on that line, but might not for much longer.
But
You'll first have to head east across the main highway, same way you came, and stop by one of the last townships.
oh, his microphone there nearly peaked. I can hear it.
I have fought tooth and nail to give you a place you would feel safe at. I have driven countless nights without sleep, only to be beside you in the morning.
Sir?
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 My apologies, sir. It appears you dozed off. We have arrived at the end of the circuit.
Oof.
Are there no more stops?
Even the train looks like it's part of a
This has been the last
castle.
station for several years now.
Very
The
interesting.
railroads further ahead have long been drowned in wilderness, and the train must turn back here.
No rift has ever proven wide enough to divide us. And no night dark enough to stop us from waking another day.
So far, this is very easy going
Excuse
for me.
young
I
boy.
don't really need to do
You know
anything.
of an abandoned train station nearby?
A station in the forest?
Force.
I know. But Mum doesn't let me go there. She says only ghosts use it.
Ghosts?
I saw one myself when I was small. It came from the forest on a cart. The ghost is gone now, but the cart is still there, so I know it was real.
And yet,
Not sponsored.
as I find myself here and now, I cannot help but wonder. Why do I feel it is going to be more difficult than ever
I think you need to do a redo for that line.
to return home?
I saw you there, shining pale under the moon. Yes, I did. I'm not touching anything. It just looks like that on the
The
stream.
walls at the edge of the known world.
It looks perfectly
It has only
fine
been
on
4
my end.
days
I
and
have to
nights and yet
reiterate that.
I had already begun to feel that dreamlike emotion, wherein I questioned what of everything my eyes saw was real and what was but a dream.
You know what this reminds me of? the Shadow of the Colossus remake when the protagonist is just about to enter, you know? What? Huh? Oh shit, I cranked it myself. I'm one soldier. Boy. Oh, can we go up here? Oh, yes, we can. I do not like the motion smoothing on my mouse. It's like I'm browsing through Microsoft Edge. It seems there is no fall damage. Let me test real quick. Hey! Okay, now I have Shell's portal boots, apparently. Or maybe I am a god. Like I absorbed some of my girlfriend's powers just by sleeping with her. Or them. I don't know its pronouns. Hello?
I never thought I'd live to see the day where the lonely city of Ursum became an exotic tourist attraction. And a dangerous one.
What is this, a one-seater? It has like, it looks like an RV that's been squashed and squished into a tiny little piece. What an interesting little piece of transportation. I completed that sentence all right. Ooh, can I? Come on. Come on. Hello, friend. Oh, you don't really have the healthiest of wings. Oh no, it flew away, I think. Yeah, this is pretty easy on my stream, I think. I mean, you're just reading a book. Mirov, Celine, numero uno. I've arrived today at an unnerving resolution. The tides of what happened no longer claw upon my heart and mind, and as I return to myself, I have decided to face them. With the same suddenness with which I lost it all, I have heard a word of something that may restore it all again. I will be living this letter there, where only you could find it. It is my hope to be the one reading this letter to you someday, but if that is not so, then that will be fine too. I shall now be journeying away to the lifeless land that was once our home. I embark oblivious to the dangers I am about to face, but never before have I felt this strongly. My next step to be waiting somewhere. The pursuit of a dream in the mist has begun, and if I do not return, then do not look for me. Please leave on. Celine, December 2nd, 58. I do wonder, is this like a post-modern, not a postmodern, like a post-future. You know what I'm saying? Like a post-apocalyptic future of our world where it has advanced to a point where it's experiencing its own post-apocalyptic events, and this is it. Or is it just, you know, a different fictional world? That could be it. Farewell, the departure, number 8. Oh, is that a order? Alright. Okay. What's failing me, Mikhail? I don't know what has gotten a hold of me. This place is cursed. My thoughts and memories from our journey have all become blurred, and I hardly know what to make of them. I am so uncertain of what I've been saying of what was real. I only know I'm going to move. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright. Can I grab that lantern? No. Alright, here we go. So far, I do not think there will be any combat, at least not in this demo. Holy shit. The capital. Ominous aura. Oh, so that's what this is about. Dude, you need to get a girlfriend for real. Been dreaming about girls. Oh god. Student? How old is she? Oh my lord. She's single. And legal.
17 years is a long time. It is still hard to come to terms with it, but I have seen it firsthand. Even more so now. Would I find my name in one of these if I dared to? Did anyone back at Cerno remember me?
So far, the atmosphere, I'm impressed. And the world building, the world itself, I like it. Like, I understand why it's so taxing on the stream. Not my PC, by the way. My PC's doing fine. But like the world, it's like so huge. It makes you feel minuscule.
Ursum, your birthplace, our home. I can barely recognize it now. So many years we have lived here, and yet no part of me feels like I am venturing into an unknown land that should not exist. But I know you must be waiting for me at home, Celine. We'll be together again soon.
So let me get this straight. We went on a journey, and we came back. And it's all gone to shit, probably. Okay, I'm not gonna dilly-dally and like roam as much here because oh god. It's struggling as it is, you know? Ooh, Bard. Oh, Bard. Is there something here? It's just a plain old stump. Run. Ooh, I love bridges. I love empty bridges. I love dystopian bridges.
More quicicles. Almost fell off the Great Land Bridge on my way out after stumbling with one of these.
Interesting.
Should prove the safest means of transport around here, long as I'm careful.
I can ride it. Oh, and it feels like a quicicle, you know? Huh. I love that you can write it. Whee! It has a momentum to it, has a real weight to it. I'm impressed. Yeah, another one of those one-seaters. Oh, it's a small S truck. Nice. I really do like the designs of the vehicles, including this very precious quisicle that I am riding right now. Very intriguing. Oh, bump. Stop. Can I write this one? Oh, I can write this one too. Okay. Go! Whee!
The road home back to the city will not be an easy one, but it's one I ought to tread.
He really
I
does sound like
ventured from the
Ewan
northwest of
McGregor.
Orsum, so now I have to take this land bridge east to the homestead of Hannon, and then turn south toward the city.
Come on, let's go. I'm pressing shift. Come on. Oh, this is so fun. Whee! I don't care if we're in a somber, very depressing town.
That's a strange place for... Oh god. Cannot be.
No. I don't know what it is, but our main character seems distraught by it. Here's this one. Hello. Mirov, Celine 1, Posterity, Celine number 2. My name is Celine Arafieva. I'm writing this letter down for posterity in case somebody finds it, and as supposing as I suspect this nobody has yet found my trail, the Sonurian authorities will be notified. I'm a citizen of Orzum, survivor of the calamity. I was rescued at some point. And sent to the hospital after spending several weeks. Arrived the day before. For my flight plan, my departure was by no means influenced. Okay, within my weeks at the hospital, I have learned of many rumors, even some that speak of the arrival of a great barrier. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
You're alive. I knew you were alive.
I don't think so, buddy.
I don't know what you originally wrote this letter for, but I don't care. I understand its true contents. You wished for me to find it. You knew I was coming.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Thank God, Celine. Please wait for me just a little longer.
Oh no, we have to go by foot? Oh, hell no.
Yet another cut-off section. I best mind my step.
It's so grand, this place. Like this could be very well be like a section from Elden Ring. Radio?
276. Hello? 276. Do you copy? Is that coming from the tent?
This is so fucking dusty. It's just a tent, man.
Hello? Is anybody there? Huh, what in the world?
Was that a phone? Nice. Oh, another quasical. 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 I want to ride my quasical. Oh, that must be a bus. Or an RV. This is extremely nice. Very soothing. But you know, there's an air of mystery, intrigue. I mean, I'm not fully hooked by it, but we'll see where it goes. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. That was... I suck at turning. Oh. Man, these quadricles are really prominent in the city. Another bump. Oh gosh. That tuna sandwich is doing a number on me. Wow. It's a very odd looking thing. Very interesting. Ew. Ow.
Another view of death and desolation. What did the army hope to achieve once they reached the homestead of Hannon, I wonder? According to the lieutenant's report, Celine was rescued by them the following morning after everything that happened. Over the great land bridge many kilometers away, at the outskirts of Ursa. Guess some good has come out of their sort. A light shines in the mist.
Oh, I'm blinded. Ammo. That'd be my first word to her. And it's the hello. Both of you are smooth Romeos. So there's a war. there is a war. Oh gosh. All right. To piece this together.
I recognize those stilts. The Sonurian militiamen wear them while on duty. It allows them to jump off every height and continue unscathed.
Oh, like you're wearing right now.
Making use of such instruments is something I'd rather shun, but they may still come in handy around these ruinous environments. The fellow author of the letter has found one for me. The second one should be nearby. Good thing they are made stainless. I'll be safe from falling off great heights now.
Oh, so just now, when we dropped off, that wasn't a great height. Oh, okay, interesting. Like, I assume they shoot out. Or maybe it's just, you know, the exhaust pipes. Any more quisicles that I can use? Hello? Run.
2, 7, 6. Hello? Who is this? Can you hear me now? You should not have come here. You are trekking about the edge of a very steep abyss.
Is it the same person? The voice actor, or is it like
Who are you?
symbolic?
Do I know you? Every step you venture into this place is a step you further astray yourself away from your place in life. Listen, you've already arrested me once. I have already seen it all. And you don't scare me anymore. Is that so? What do you plan on doing once you walk back out the way you came? Or worse, go about the Great Land Bridge and scream your lungs out until somebody hears you.
Yeah, I feel like we're
only to be
talking to ourselves.
immediately arrested. How do you know that? A change of identity may not be your only punishment next time. The lieutenant is gone. He warned you what could happen if knowledge of your true identity fell not only on the wrong hands, but on any hands other than his. I don't care. I won't be walking out of here. If you want me, you'll have to come after me here.
What we're doing?
That's so. You really think you will find
Like
what
we're
you
finding
seek
ourselves in here. Oops, that's I flicked the mouse.
I do. Because I won't stop until I do. Are you willing to make of this place your grave?
Sure. If I can. Oh, Quashicle! Oh, yes, yes.
Much more willing to die here at home as Mirov, who I really am, than going back there and continuing a false life under the name of that Fyodor that you've given me. I see.
I'm a bit lost, so are we. Oh, okay. What the hell is that? That
Who
is
the hell
not.
that? Did they follow me here? It cannot be. Not even the lieutenant is allowed to enter this place.
You know, take it slow, Mirov. Your subtitle,
The
the.
mesmerizing scent of pine trees is stronger
Telling you
than
that.
ever. We had no such lush forests around Cerna, and I never grew accustomed to their entrancing aroma after I moved here with Celine.
You know what this reminds me of? Pokemon Platinum. We're just like strolling through the bridge with our bike. Ah. Another Quashicle.
The homestead of Hannah.
Speed, come on, woo!
So many shared memories of this place. Every time we felt the need to run away, every time we wished to spend a night together away from our duties, and come here, and without a single care for the following day, we get lost in the pools of each other's eyes.
Gross. 1, gross. 2, okay, so it's like a
My heart cannot
holiday
take it.
resort for you guys. Well, I love this gameplay. You know, like avoiding all the
6.
vehicles. Ew.
Him again.
You mean you? Oh shit. I lost the momentum.
Cannon looks staggering from this perspective, doesn't it? This was the way it was meant to be viewed from. What the hell are you saying?
What you talking about?
Even Ursum's view from here. Well, the city is much more beautiful once you enter its streets. I thought your kind was not allowed to know anything about this side of the walls. Not even the names of the townships. I am not of that kind. Then who the hell are you? And why do you contact me?
You do not recognize your own voice?
I wish to tell you you would do right in stopping by Hannon before continuing on toward Ursum. What do you mean? I mean that I suspect you are going to find things more different than you hoped for. And stopping by to see those changes might help you on your goal of finding her. How... Is this a trick? You know something that I don't? If Celine is still anywhere within these walls, she will be at the city. Why get delayed?
Oh, no!
Wherever she is. She has been waiting for 17 years. A brief stop, just enough to reminisce about the past in Hannon, will not change that.
Dot, dot, dot.
Think about it. Whoever's at the other side knows a dangerous lot about this place and myself.
Are you...
And that's particularly strange, since not even the higher-ups of the Sonurian militiamen, like the lieutenant, know or wish to know anything about it.
My dude is getting there.
Should I
But slowly.
really stop
But-
here?
You know, he's getting there.
I must be going insane.
Welcome to City 17. Whoa, alright. Hey, pop in. I love it.
Long have been the nights of Cerna. I haven't had a proper sleep ever since I left these walls. But those restless nights have given me ample time to reminisce of our moments at this place.
Maybe I should just turn this screen off and disable preview on OBS. Maybe that will help. I'm not gonna change the camera. Music.
Dear Cerna. That bastard knew. It's an odd place to leave a letter there, but there is no question it to be Celine's work. The question is the radio fellow really helping me out? Or is this a trap? I best watch out for any setups.
It's true. You know, the last person you want to trust is yourself. Henry Avery, 1997. Oh. Were we an architect? I admit. For the both of us. Ooh. Oh. No. Oh. Is it? Sorry. Oh shit. Pretty interesting. Part of it. Any commentary you want to add? Well, Bishop. Whatever.
Anton, after so many years of making a living out of bringing expeditionists to this land, it is no wonder your footprints are to be found around.
I am lost.
Don't think your friend is coming back, but I think I can take matters into my own hands and go for this Iron Forest myself.
Anything else? No, just bits and pieces of pretty interesting assets. Go to 35, huh? Have to dial it ourselves. Pretty interesting design, not gonna lie. Oh, are we already at the top? Oh, we're already at the top. Are we? I feel like we're not at it. Okay. So is there another elevator that can take us up even further up? No, I don't think so. This is the limit. Yeah. You know what I feel? You know what I'm feeling right now? I'm feeling like taking a massive shit. So, I'll leave the game audio on. Yeah. What's the thing Eustace always says when he wants to scare Courage? Google, yeah. Is that what he says? I, for some reason, remembered that back when I was pooping. Alright, let's go. Oh, god damn it. I pressed the left mouse button instead of E. Alright. Let's try... 1. Oh, alright. This thing's busted! Wait, is this supposed to be an elevator or like a power surge type of deal?
Oh, of course, there is no current. That would have just been too good. Naturally, the architects of Hannon didn't think stairs would be necessary for situations like this.
Alright, okay.
Is there any way I could bring the current back on? I need to access that first balcony.
Let's follow the little red light and not be an idiot. So 3... Alright, okay. Let's stop by this place first.
The streets are calmer than ever. Under different circumstances, this might have been Celine's dream. Nobody to stop her by, nobody to judge her, no buzzing to startle her.
Alright, I really don't want to walk all the way there, so I'm guessing it's just like these two towers right here. And yeah, I should... Not gonna lie, I am lost. Or maybe I should delete a few. Oh, is this why? Oh, come on. This is why it's so fucking laggy. Should delete this too. Yeah, I should delete that. Still laggy. I hear a slight buzzing. Am I going in the right direction here? Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Okay. Alright. Nice. Wow. These architects, I tell you, they're the most advanced creatures I have ever seen. Come on. Oh. Oh. Come on, let me jump. Okay, I'm completely lost here. Like, I am supposed to follow the wires here, right? The cable. Goes that there. And flows here. And then to that. And this head bobbing. These head bobbing is giving me like wait, do I really have to go there? Ah. I mean, the power line is connected to that. So yeah, I think I have to. The song just cut out. Any quasical?
You knew it. Looks like you did right in stopping by. Is this some sort of trick? Trick? Yes, trick. Are you setting me up here to have your friends arrest me? What will your theory be when you take that key up there, restore the current, and come back here to ride that elevator without anything happening to you? It better be so. It will, Mr. Architect. Why would you wish to help me? Are you not reporting my every step to the militiamen outside? Me? Who do you have me for? Who the hell knows? Who are you and what side are you on? I'm on my own side, very much like yourself. And also, not unlike you, I struggle to survive. Truly touching. But you are not answering my questions. I am. You have a cheeky answer for everything. I don't think that... Fucking idiot.
Whoa, language. Come on, man. That was pretty funny. I am gonna keep my promise of streaming all 4 demo games. Or like every demo game. I don't know how many I downloaded. I forgot. I think this may be the end of the demo. Let's be honest.
If I was told last week I would be entering that place, hoping to restore the electrical current of Han and myself, I would have thought them insane. I would have thought insane anyone who told me anything about what happened to me these past few days. Losing 2 decades of time in the blink of an eye goes beyond a tragedy. It's a curse that has shattered everything within me. I am holding on to straws. I know I am. What else can I do? What else do I have to hold the little that remains of my life together?
I really like the atmosphere. It's just like it has the walking simulator isms that I, you know, do not much care for. Oh, it's like a socializing place too. Interesting. All right, let's not play around. Play around. Play around. Let's go to number 2. I do like how the pointer only pops up when it needs to. It's a nice touch.
I must be going insane.
It's about my girlfriend. Shite. I am. Yes, silly. Vroom vroom. It's die of exhaustion driving a car? No.
And yet, Anton had left off for Ursa, and it doesn't look like Ivan managed to succeed. I'll have to collect these neurons myself.
It's a floating note. Yeah, alright. That's pretty obnoxious. It's getting warm in this room. Hold on. Yeah, I have to drink some plain water here. This game, the head bobbing too much. I can't turn it off. One head bobbing, two motion blur. Head bobbing and motion blur. The bane of my existence sometimes. And this smoothing. Oh god. Is there something here or not? Hmm? Any spare neurons up here? Alright, let's go from the top to bottom. Let's go. Double, 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 double. Ooh. Are you fucking kidding me? I wish I can control it with my scroll wheel. But alas. I got this for free. What the hell are the point? What the hell is the point of these floors? Is that something? Seems like something that I can grab, but not. Apparently not. Why can't I grab it?
That makes the first neuron. 2 left.
No, don't tell me they just spawned upstairs. I will. Oh, I will just. I can't jump anymore? Oh wait, I can jump from here.
Shit! Fuck! Alright. Never again, Mirov.
I didn't even fall that far, okay? I caught myself. Beep. Well. But it is cute that it has a dialogue for that. Did I explore the space thoroughly? Yeah, this was the lounge area, I think. Sorry if this is making you dizzy as well. There are neurons in here. Oh god, it better not be up stairs, you know, again. I mean, in the upper floors. Because I just went there and there were none. Is it gonna come for me? Took you long enough. Guys, shocking news in America. It has shaken the country to its core. Joe Biden falling off a bike. Like, all of that goodwill, you know, that he built, just crumbles before our eyes. When he crumbled with his bike. Like, oh, whatever. Like, it's super funny. But it's only funny when the people, regular people, make jokes about it. No, I don't think it's fucking hilarious anymore when serious political pundits start making assumptions about the state of the entire country just because a fucking old man, granted that old man is the leader, fell off his bike. It's like, so what? Okay. Can you please like focus on the policies maybe he brought forth? I know that shit's not, you know, entertaining, but you gotta try. By we, I mean you. Okay, alright. Now I know. This one to go up, this one to go down. Alright. I see ya, game developers. But maybe like at like an up and down symbol. So instead of like touching these things, we can touch the up arrow here and the down arrow here. Like, okay, I think I know what I'm what I'm supposed to do now. I think I know. So what we're supposed to do is, take the elevator to the tippy top, and then we fall down each level one by one, because as we can see here, there's like a couple of levels where we, like these towers, right? There's this one tower where we can't access normally. Okay, let's start doing it. Where the hell are the rest of them? Oh my gosh. It's gonna be like so painfully obvious too. Like it's not even funny. I don't get it. I don't get it. Where is it? I don't get it. I've been here so many times. I don't get it. Where is it? I feel like such a dummy. Encoding overloaded. Really? Really now? I mean, like, I know it's laggy, but that's the first time that message has popped up in OBS. Encoding overloaded. Yeah, this is the first one that I found. What's the rest of them? Am I missing something? Do I have to read the notes? Oh, I'm gonna read the notes, all right. Like, I guess it's just not here in this area. That was a delayed sound there. Zero available. Zero available. Nice, nice. Oh, what's here? Celebrating Dr. Limbu Lias. All right. Oh. Oh, this guy only took 36 minutes to play. This person did not even get to where I'm at. That's wow. Hold on. There we go. 1 hour long. All right. This is promising. He does. This person did chase Owens. Show me your ways. I feel like we really do need to get to like different towers and such. Oh gosh. Gosh. Yeah, I think I stripped this tower bare, and so I need to go to the other ones. Well, this person's having second thoughts like, am I supposed to be leaving? Oh no, is it like you have to reload it? Is it actually something wrong with the game? Come on, you can push through, Chase. I believe in you. Alright, so he's... Oh gosh. Okay, uh-huh. Pike's broken. Alright. think this game is a little bit too ambitious for its own good. A little bit too expansive, you know? Expensive as in like the world is so huge. You just get lost in it, but it's just not bearable to the average person. Not only can you not disable all the things that make your mind just go numb because of the motion smoothing, the motion blur, the head bobbing, all of those things you need to cancel out, for the love of God. This is the area that I went to, right? Where it's just like a big nothing burger. Like, this dude is as clueless as me, alright? He does not know where he is going, let me tell you. Let me tell you that people who play this game, people who play this game lack a sense of direction. And it would be okay for me at least, just to go roam around, see the sights and stuff, but the music is just a little bit too one note. It gets stale. And all the other problems that I just listed before, like, oh gosh, it makes me dizzy. Okay, it makes the player not good. It makes the player it damages the health of your player, is what I'm saying, and that is not what you should be doing. I was trying, this is a speedrun strat right here. Yeah, when you get to the right place, shoot up and go out of bounds. See, you can't even practice what the one of the core mechanics, which is jumping up a platform at a very high, tall building. There's so many places where there's a fence and you can't jump over it, even though it's like a shin's height. Here you go, my boy. Woohoo! This man has the patience that I do not have, frankly. I swear to you, that I clicked E. I clicked E at this specific place, alright? At this specific spot. I swear, alright? And nothing happened. Or am I clicking the wrong button? Did I press R on accident? Good God. Alright, now I know. I'm just gonna not close that tab. Oh, good God. And the encoding really messes up my stream, okay? And okay, I played Fallout on this PC. I streamed it, and it runs fine. It looks fine. And the majority of the games I played on stream, they run just fine on my PC, and they look fine. All right, on my stream. And for some reason, this like these games, just some of these games have troubles running on stream. It's amazing. I have an idea on how to edit this video. Normally I don't really edit that much of these video games that I play on stream, but I'll make an exception for this one. It's not gonna be overtly showy. A couple of SpongeBob, a few moments later type of things, and a bit of zoom in to my face. Like, what the hell? Come on, seriously? Yeah.
And a second. Last one left.
That crow was just, sounded weird. I swear, I knew that it was something. I guess I pressed the wrong button. I guess I did. I mean, it's... It's whatever. I'm willing to gaslight myself, just so I can get through this game and leave with a positive energy after I play. Because we have a lot of demos to go, mind you. Wait, what? Where's the dog? There it is. I will give it to them, like this light should be an indicator that there's something to this, but maybe you should add wires to this thing, maybe, or make this part a little bit brighter. I don't know, just something.
That makes 3. Back to the cabin now. I want to be well away from here.
Same here, buddy boy. Same here. Oh, all right. Okay.
Off to Hannah now. I'm not coming back here ever again.
Like nothing else, right? Okay, I'm just gonna go jump off now.
Who in the world is that?
Okay, now it's laggy on my end. Hello? Tall lady? The rain is particularly heavy today. It causes the morning mist to thicken. The unseen complex at the heart of the forest to be hidden under its veil. Oh, now it's a dialogue tree game. I can sense it in the air. A fiercest storm is approaching. Dark clouds are clustering together. I haven't sighted such a rainfall. I can't sense it. Who are you? Dot dot dot. That me? It's supposed to be me. Oh god. Why is my mouse sensitivity? This is just so bad. Why is my mouse sensitivity all fucked up now? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? If it was supposed to be artsy,
That
yeah.
man, why is he dressed for a funeral?
I was a
Did
man.
you come to mourn somebody's death? Why wouldn't he? Oh dear. I can't recognize this place. Am I truly returning to the world I knew and lived in? Things have changed indeed. 17 years.
Whatever.
17 years have passed by. Every friend, every co-worker, every relationship I
I'm
ever
just
made
having
in
a
this place is
existential crisis while
gone.
writing
Looks
my
like only
quasical.
phantoms roam it. But I know it is going to be different for you, Celine. I know our code, I know our language, and only I do. You knew I would come, and you have left those letters behind for me to read before meeting you. He is hoping I can now reach the one you left at the balcony and depart for the city soon. I shouldn't have delayed myself here.
No, it's for a spiritual journey or whatever. It's like Silent Hill, but very boring and no monsters. I'm not even gonna bother about going to the other floors. Just let me just end this game. Oh god. It started off nice and smooth, but now I just want to not play anymore. I just want to end the stream after this, which is unfortunate because there's many other demos I want to try out. come, my love? Why, oh why, oh why? Why, oh why, oh why? Did you do this to me? I feel like a bird in a cage. Did I truly deserve what I said? What's this supposed to be doing? Right, so this is an airship, which I cannot board. This is another entrance, another port. Also, I guess we have to go down. Wee! Whoa! Ah. I hate the music now. I really do. I can't stand the music anymore. Like, am I supposed to find the right floor that the note is on? Cause, yeah, I don't remember. Nobody does. There we go, it's the first floor, alright. Okay, good.
Thank God there really is a letter.
Interesting.
I'm not the only one longing for the times we lost. I am glad to know, Celine. Now that I'm already here, I believe it might be wise to reach for the rooftop before moving on toward Ursum.
Yeah, there's nothing there,
Driving a
dude.
car would be too dangerous, and the quadricycle can become too slow and tiring, but according to Anton's note... 276. See? Why fool yourself? You knew I spoke true. How did you know I would find another letter in Hannon? I didn't. I only told you what I knew. And I knew what I told you. Which was the fact that stopping by there would offer you insight into the current order of things. What does that even mean? It means that thanks to the fact that you listened to me and chose to stop here, you now have a better grasp of the things that are changed, details you would have missed had you rushed off straight to the city. I still don't understand how you know these things or who you even are. Nor do you need to. Knowing who I am bears little weight on you. You pursue different goals, and currently, your next one is reaching the rooftop before venturing toward the city.
That.
Good luck.
So, like, is the full game gonna start as the demo did, or is it just gonna start in the city and this demo is just like a bonus?
There's the airship. I cannot fly it without the code from the city, but if I write this one down, I will be able to fly back at any moment.
Whoa, uh-oh.
The Bell of Ursum.
Bill of
Am I
Burzum.
dreaming? Celine!
Oh, that's it? How long did it take me to play this? Oh gosh. So like if I continue what... Oh, I start here. Cool. I have some thoughts. The world building, the art direction, the voice acting too, are the main highlights that I would like to point out in this game. They're very good. Yeah, very intriguing. I love the vehicles. I love the way they look. But there's just way too many flaws with how you choose to go about the gameplay. Two little hints on where you're supposed to go. I had an idea, but it's a very vague idea, and when I get there, I don't know what to do. And not to mention the whole neutron kerfuffle. That's another thing. Good gosh. And it's just way too big. This game, yeah, I get why you would want to do that. It very much ties into the theme of the game, a sense of longing. Like trying to reach this place and like it like so close yet so far type of deal. Yeah, I get that, you know. But again, it's just so tiring. The music too, that loop really gets in your head and it just drives you insane. Pile on to the fact that very bare bones settings, you can only change the music and sound volume, and even then you have to exit the game to the main menu and then you can change it. And even then, you can't change head bobbing, the field of view, the motion blur, or the mouse smoothing effect. All those things I want to see addressed. Because this game would be a lot more bearable, okay? Even as is, even with the long walking and the quadcycling to this area and that area, that it would be a lot more bearable if you just put in those settings, okay? Because by God, it really makes you dizzy. It really makes you fatiguing. It's really fatiguing. Okay, and the story is it's adequate, you know. There is some intrigue that keeps you playing, if not for the gameplay, which is, well, what do you expect? It's a walking sim. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Game developer, if you're listening, I'll probably upload this to YouTube with the with this section time-stamped and edited with all my ums and uhs edited out for your pleasure. And this section too. Overall, I give this demo a 4 out of 10, but keep in mind that those 4 points, hang on to those 4 points, because there is potential in this game. But please do address all the other problems. Alright, uninstall this game. Oh, they went live. Let's take a step back from a 3D walking sim, and dive in to this very unique looking world that takes inspiration from like Japanese art, feudal Japanese art. It's what time is it? Unity. Oh boy, another Unity game. It is 1:20 a.m. where I am. Keep in mind. So if I don't feel as sprightly, it's probably because I need to be sleeping right now. It's a Monday, by the way. Well, right now it's Tuesday. VSync turned off because I already have VSync turned on the core settings, the NVIDIA settings. Delete, save, and collect it. English, Japanese, French. Telecamera invertita. Right, let's go. Wait, hold on. Is there audio settings? No, there's no audio settings. Okay, interesting. Because the music was good, but it was a bit loud. Let's see how loud it can get. Each season has a guardian. The Winter Guardian is the black turtle. Oh, I pull it out. I have. The universe. Oh. Yin. Yeah. Yin? Oh, this is really weird. I don't like this perspective. So earlier, did I say Japanese feudal art? I think I said Japanese feudal art. Oops. It's a little bit too loud for me. Wood, fire, earth, and metal. Metal and wood. Balance is found within the 5 elements. With balance, the seasons pass. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting so far, and it looks smooth on stream. Nice. The island is hidden. A mirage. Oh, it's the elements. Oh, alright. Go to the water first. An island to the north. The Winter Island. Oh, I can press B. Alright. The island to the north that holds the water. An island to the east. Wood. Wood. The Spring Island. The island to the east that holds the wood. I have a mature brain, and I refuse to comment on the island of wood. The sound design is pretty good. It's pretty good. And I think it's like a, a visual, auditory experience more so than a video game, which is fine. Wait, what is it? The Summer Island. Okay. Alright. Where's Earth? Where Earth at? What the? awesome island. The cycle of seasons forms the islands. New cycle begins. Pretty cool. So I guess I'm standing on Earth. This is pretty cool. I like the art style and not just the painted effects, how they utilize it in a 3D space. Thank you. Alright, let's go here, I guess. So I'm guessing this is the demo island. And we'll get to experience the other islands in the full release. That's what I'm guessing. I hope I'm right. I like being right. Towards spring. I also got this one for free too. Both of these I got for free. Spill any? No, I didn't. Just a little bit on my hands. This is a animated movie straight up. Time to leave. The lumberjack awaits. Bring me a flower from the apricot tree. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, the butterfly is the lantern. Amazing. Oh, a rainbow. Kiosk. Lego. Lego. Okay. Watching the snow melt, the pink flowers bloom. It's spring! I'm pretty sure it's gonna be summer. Oh, it's the Spring Island, right? %. Capacity. Let's go. I'm going to the bamboo forest. Stay here and keep the lighthouse on. I will come back with the next snow, baby. Alright. Okay. I mean, sure. Bit of a overlap there. The flowers out of the jar. Oh god, this is like the time where I lost. I can't even make a My Little Pony joke because I don't even remember any of the characters. Rainbow Dash? It reminds me of the time I lost Rainbow Dash. A+ joke. Something something jar. The pedal sinks into water. Winter will come back. Interesting. Sorry. Oh, cool. We get to play chapter 1. The house is cold. Let there be light. You ain't I paint bamboo. Good to know. Good to know. The bamboo forest. The bamboo forest painting has been collected. Sounds a little bit like a Minecraft when you're punching the grass. The first day of spring, the lumberjack chops wood. He watches the pink flowers come with the wind. Cool. Oh, what did I do? Oh, alright. Bit of overlap. Brr! I wish I locked the door. I wish locks would be invented by now. Gives me the chills. So far it's a pretty mellow experience. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Because you have to be in the correct mindset to play this. A boat lost in the storm. A little flame flutters in the wind. Eh, fuck that. I'm going back to sleep. Oh, I can't because it's so cold. Close the damn door. What are you waiting for? Dude. Alright. Whoa. Where am I going? Oh, I have to go to the lighthouse. Help my boy out! We need to help the boat. Uncooked rice is technically in the wood, right? Oh, no, 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 I don't want to go this far back. I guess maybe I do. I need something to cook the rice. I don't know. I don't know how any of this system works. So I don't really know. I do not know. Read it? I don't know. Oh, the wild boar. During summer, it hides in the mulberry trees. I think I have a mulberry tree. Yeah. Let's see. My grandma has a mulberry tree. Oh, glad that's that. Bam, bam, bam. What am I supposed to do with uncooked rice? Was that a turtle? Was it a turtle? It was a goddamn turtle. Like that. Like that. Oh my lord. I'm in the ocean. Interesting. Interesting. Look out for Z's. Any more Z's? I can't find any more Z's. Any more seashells, fossils here? 5 bells. Yeah, it's enough. It's enough. Same capacity. Cool. No. Oh, I had to play it in order. Okay. Right, so basically zap, 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 zap. Wait, no. No. What? No. Nah. 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 There we go. Did it! I did it! Oh god, really? I had to memorize all this? No way, right? I'm pretty sure you get a painting if you do it again. But, no. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that. The rice field of gold. Cool. In the middle of autumn, rice is shared. How far are we? How far along are we? So there's 2 more here. Probably something related to the seashell. This one, and then you have 3 more. Spill. I wonder if that's intentional. Yo, stop here. I'm gonna say we're gonna go up the steps. We're gonna play Crazy Frog on the piano to confront the alien robot. That's weird. Time to cook up a storm. Oh, I had to close. These are holding things. Got it. What's that? Oil. Okay, we got another scroll. The buffalo. Cool. Oh, okay, there we go. Will this do? I need to like go it there, right? I didn't do the mirror yet. I guess that's a painting loss. Ah, let's go. Let's go. Is that the kiosk? Is that the kiosk? Oh, okay, end of demo. If you enjoyed the experience, please add Mirages of Winter to your Steam wishlist. Or French people. Alright. Alright. Mirages. Mirages of Winter. Pretty decent experience. Not fully a game. It's a point and click adventure light. It's a point and click light, as I would say. A lot of collectibles, so replayability is there in terms of level design. It's pretty straightforward. All things considered, I do think that some things are a little bit too obscure, but maybe it's just me. Because it is relatively easy to breeze by this game if you do not care for the collectibles. You just brute force your way through. And you do have to be in the correct headspace, the correct mindset to experience this, because this is not a video game. It's a playable experience. Okay? It certainly does not fit the stereotypical notions of what a video game is. But I do like the presentation, the sound design, the soundtrack, a little bit loud. Hopefully in the full game settings, you can change the volume. But I do like this. Like, it is an experience where it can run the risk of being boring. But if they keep the environments new and fresh and exciting, colorful, I think we have a winner on our hands. For now, I'm giving this demo... I'm leaning towards a 7. I'm just going to give it a 7 out of 10. I'm giving Mirages of Winter a 7. You just need to put some settings for the volume. And maybe implement a hint system. Maybe you don't need to. Because if I can get through this game, anybody can, and I got through this demo, so. Alright, uninstall. Is Sentinel Island Incident a horror game? Because if it's oh, it's narration.
There was an unknown.
Maybe I'll play it early in the morning. Let me see what time it is in DC. It's 2:04 p.m. Monday. Oh, yeah. So I guess I can just keep the demos. Oh, Red Hat 2 is out. Red Hat 2 is out. Didn't even notice it. Ooh, the season pass. I would love to get the season pass. But I still haven't finished the Red Out 1, so I have to do that first. this is a spicy meatball. I'm looking forward to that. Ooh, a little bit heavier, a little bit more speedy, faster and heavier. Now that's a combo. Now, I was under the impression that the demos will expire, but apparently not. I guess like once you uninstall them, and then you won't be able to get them until the next demo fest. But you know, pertaining to the current topic that we are viewing, a little bit more detailed. The ships have a little bit more character to them. Of course, it looks better. It looks more tiny. The city looks a little bit more lively. Environmental stuff. Now that looks cool. That is super cool. An aquarium, underwater level. I do wonder what the story behind these levels are, because in the first Redout it was intergalactic, not intergalactic. It was like interplanetary. It's within the solar system.
Welcome to Redout 2, the fastest racing game in the universe. Redout 2 takes place in the year 2589 AD. You play as a pilot in the Solar Redout Racing League, which hosts one of the most popular sports in the galaxy, where humanity's best pilots drive high-speed anti-gravity ships on magnetic racetracks.
Magnets. This looks like an intro to a 100 Thieves video. Yeah, I'm looking forward to buying it once it goes on sale, because by the time it goes on sale, I probably have finished the first Redout. Maybe I should stream that. See, I'm a bit tired. It's already I streamed for 3 hours and 44 minutes. But I promise you, we're gonna finish all the demos plus more. We're gonna play all the video games that I have installed that are free, like Savior from Above. Okay, update that real quick. Tag, The Pilgrim, Lights Off, Almost Home Now, Purgatory, Night in the Riverrugger, Baldwin's Bear, which I played with my little brother. It's really weird, but it's very family friendly, surprisingly. But it has an unsettling art style, but it does grow on you. Okay. It's entertaining in a in a childlike wonder sort of way, in the eyes of a child. You know, Meat Saw, yeah, Redout Enhanced Edition. The Backrooms, I've played a couple of rounds. Yeah, that's my record. I think I got a shorter time than that too, but I didn't screenshot that. Buddy Simulator, I played a little bit with my little brother, but I kept myself from spoiling anymore. So expect me to play this on stream. How Fish is Made. My little brother played this. I just stood by. But I don't think we made it to the end. So yeah. That's another one. Among Us. The Call of Karen is another game that my little brother played. Okay, Normal. Haven't played that. And yeah, I played a little bit. The indie mixtape is a something, because it's like a game that's 7 years old now, but barely anyone has played it. But these all look like games that could have come out in the last year. Especially like part of a mixtape. And they're involved with the Ascent too. But when you look at the publisher or developer, like, yeah, it has nothing to do with anything. Oh yeah, that's about murder. Just 3 ringgit. Not worth it, okay? But I bought the bundle, even without the sale, because whatever, it's like 150 a pop. 1 ringgit and 50 cents a pop. It barely costs anything. So many things I wish listed. Okay, I'm waiting for all of these. All of these to either come out or go on sale so I can buy them. And finally I can rest my soul. I'm not gonna buy another game when all of these come out and I played them, I bought them. I'm not gonna buy another game ever. At least until I finish all the other games I have in my Steam library. I have a lot of them. 100 plus? Good God. 174. Oh, that's cool. I got the badge. Oh, yeah. Of course. So that's it for today. I feel like taking the shit again. Holy shit. I feel like taking the shit again. Holy shit. Yeah, reverted back to normal. Oh god, it's sort of protruding the other way. Yeah, it's a little bit more straight now. Ah, finally fixed it. After 4 hours of streaming, I finally fixed it. And this mustache, I really gotta shave this part right here and right here and wait for it to grow out so it's the same length. And then I trim it. Because right now it's like looks too bushy on this side. Also, trim my beard. It's about time I trim my beard. Basically it, that's it. Oh wait, let me just check let me check Epic Games real quick. You know, Epic Games, I love them because they give me free shit. Like my personal sugar daddy. And if you don't have Epic Games, why? Like, do you hate free stuff? Come on, just swallow what little pride you have and download Epic Games Store and get the free games that are available. Okay? And coming from a guy that missed some video games that were free, I still stacked a lot of video games. A lot. Look at all this. The First Tree, The Escapist 1 and 2, Spectrum, Tomb Raider, Vanishing of Ethan Carter, which there's 2 of them for some reason. Tuna, Wolfenstein, like Watch Dogs 2. 158 games, if you don't count Watch Dogs 2. Which you can get free, but I got the deluxe edition or whatever. Because it's a heavy discount. And I watched Nerdcubed play Watch Dogs 2 and I was like, wow, this is really fun. So yeah, that's why I bought the game. Like, it deserves some respect. Avoid Bastard. Battlefront 2, Sonic Mania. I have Sonic Mania. I totally forgot that I have Sonic Mania on the fucking Epic Game Store. Oh, shit. A Remnant. Rayman Legends Rage 2 Prey. That's a good bunch of AAA games. Metro. And I think I have Metro the third game on my Steam. Some good indie games like Minute, Moving Out, Mirages Zone, My Time at Porsche, Night in the Woods. I have more AAA games in the free Epic Game Store library than I do in Steam. Crazy. All right, bye.